G'day, this is Ray. Welcome to another no-nonsense, hopefully beneficial, straight-talking video about stuff that already affects, may affect, or will affect your life in Thailand. The TM30 form is also called Notification from Housemaster, owner or the possessor of the residence where alien has stayed. It's a long name. The so-called TM30 notification issue is the talk of the town recently, as the Thai immigration just changed some practicalities that can affect a lot of foreigners staying in Thailand. Much of the information I will give you today has been sourced from the Thailand immigration website. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty and see if the confusion can be cleared up. First question: what is TM30 notification? The TM30 notification and its underlying laws are about the obligation of a landlord or housemaster, possessor or manager to report the stay of a foreigner, that's a non-Thai national, in his or her property. All foreigners staying in Thailand and their hosts should be very well aware of this. The laws with regard to the TM30 and the obligation to report a foreigner's stay have been in place for some time, since 1979. But the government has started to enforce it more strictly lately and added this as a requirement to the 90-day reporting and extension of visa. Section 37 of the Immigration Act, BE 2522 1979, also stipulates that a foreigner residing in Thailand should notify the police station if he or she visits another province for more than 24 hours from the time of arrival. This would mean that a short weekend trip from Bangkok to Phuket would cause more red tape, even when you've already done all the basic TM30 reporting. Next question: what is the purpose of the notification? Basically, with the TM30 form and notification, the government aims to know exactly where each foreigner is staying all the time. Every host, whether Thai or foreigner, has the obligation to report the stay of a foreigner within 24 hours. This may seem a scary idea to those appreciating their privacy, to those providing accommodation, and perhaps even crazy in the eyes of frequent travelers. But we've got to live with it because the law is in place and immigration is enforcing it more and more. The TM30 measures are one of the many of the current government rules that are all aimed at better monitoring and controlling what happens in this country. The government wants to make it difficult for foreigners to stay under the radar, especially those who immigration sees as bad guys, such as foreigners who overstay and terrorists. Next up, who should do the notification? Officially and practically, the responsibility to report the stay of a foreigner rests with the host, the landlord of the property, the hotel or the service department. Delayed or late reporting of a foreigner can be penalized with 800 baht to 1600 baht per person. Normally the penalty does not exceed that amount, even if your landlord reports months too late. However, if you are the guest or tenant, you can't ignore TM30 either. Many foreigners report that they need it when going to the immigration office for a service such as the 90-day reporting, and sometimes even for visa extensions. In some cases, immigration enforces strictly and demands the return slip of the TM30 form. In other cases, they allow foreigners to simply tell them their address, and when it's in the system, it's okay. Some foreigners reported having problems at the hospital after treatment when they didn't have a TM30 receipt. Apparently, it's needed for the insurance company. So even for this, it's better to get it done. Hey folks, if my content is of value, a subscribe and a like would be much appreciated. That helps me to keep more people informed. And to be sure you miss nothing, click on the notification bell. Okay, here's how to report the TM30. As a foreigner staying in Thailand, you should prepare a copy of your passport photo page and a copy of the visa page in your passport. and the landlord should prepare a copy of the title deed of the property, a copy of the rental contract, a copy of their ID card or passport. In case the landlord has outsourced this matter to a property manager, a letter is needed giving authority to the property manager to report the TM30 on behalf of the landlord with stamps from the tax office on this letter. After the registration or notification, the landlord will get a stamped return slip or a receipt of notification that the tenant/guest should keep and use when going to the Thai immigration for a Thai extension or reporting. The last question: where do I submit the TM30 report form? As a landlord, you have a few options. As of 2022, the easiest and quickest known way of submitting TM30 report online is a service called TM30.io. Instead of filling out the guest details by hand, you send a scan or a photo of the guest's passport to the TM30.io and it does the rest. Once everything is done, it sends you a screenshot that confirms the successful admission, which can then be provided to the guest or tenant. You can post the relative documents directly to the Thai immigration office within the closest proximity from your property. Remember that the application must have a return envelope so you can receive a stamped notification from immigration. However, the application can take between 2 and 4 weeks to process. The most direct way to ensure your TM30 application is received is by taking it to your local immigration office. The sudden implementation of the TM30 application has spawned third-party runners or agents that offer a registration service. These agents will visit the immigration office and submit your TM30 application for you. They usually charge a fee of approximately 500 to 1,000 baht. They are a great quick fix option if you need some help and are too busy to send the application. Although the Thai bureaucracy still loves mountains of paperwork, it's possible to submit your TM30 application via immigration's online registration app. This could well be the speediest and most convenient way to submit your TM30 application. In fact, non-speaking Thai landlords are encouraged to use the app. Step 1. Download the immigration app for free from Play Store or Apple Store. Step 2. Add the requested information about the landlord and property. Step 3. Once you've done this, you will have received an email notification asking you to create your personal account with a username and password. Step 4. Once registered, you can click on the Notification of Residence tab, which will take you to the main registration screen. Step 5. Fill in the tenant's details as requested. Step 6. Press Submit. If you have filled in the details correctly, the app will hopefully load a screen with the tenant's details. But keep in mind that sometimes websites and technology in Thailand can be problematic. Whether you are applying for the TM30 Thailand reporting application online, via the post office, by an agent, or delivering it directly to immigration, it is important to keep on the right side of immigration law. Thailand is changing, and we must change with it and adhere to its immigration regulations. Okay folks, that's it for this time. As usual, I'm interested to hear about any related experiences you may have had, your thoughts, or anything in particular that you'd like to know more about. That's what the comments below are for. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, share this information, take care, and bye for now.